fourth ice age receded, sea levels returned to land bridges. The web of time slowly opened. The earth seemed to awaken. The ancient hunters began pursuing new hunting grounds, from African oases extending to the ends of the world. The second wave of diffusion is about to engulf everything. The shadow of humans will soon cover the global continents. About 70,000 years ago, the Homo sapiens communities in sub-Saharan Africa were driven out by drought. The first pioneers set foot on the Red Sea coast of the Arabian Peninsula. Their spears and simple fishing nets allowed them to break through the ocean barrier and reach the island chain of Southeast Asia. The web of time tightens. Tool evolution makes their footsteps faster and farther. Hunting and gathering intertwine into an unknown map. As sea levels rose, the first wave pioneers were cut off on the Asian continent, many groups extinct in memory. But the real second wave of diffusion is brewing. The ancient hunters gather quietly, preparing to write a new chapter. Their seeds and small animals allowed them to quietly begin the dawn of agriculture, quietly changing fate. Ancient climate data records the approaching drought. Homo sapiens choose to go north for greener lands. Their oldest genetic diversity in the gene pool became the ace for the survival of all future humans. At the other end of the web of time, waiting for these pioneers to collide with the unknown. About 50,000 years ago, climate warming, glacier melting brought new opportunities. Homo sapiens raced eastward along the Indian Ocean coast. They landed on the ancient Australian continent, lit the first bonfire, hunted kangaroos and giant birds. Survival ability leaped. The web of time extends. The animal populations of the continent are gradually domesticated. Culture and wisdom begin to fuse. They crossed the Pacific Ocean, eventually reaching the Pacific Islands, leaving archaeological remains and genetic marks. This southern coastal expansion wrote the first legendary chapter of human global expansion. Their footprints, engraved on ancient rock paintings, recording the first time they encountered a new continent. Hunting efficiency improved due to the use of fire. Tribal population began to grow slowly. The web of time tightens. The Pacific waves carried them to more remote islands. The fire seeds they brought illuminated the darkness of the unknown world. Gene flow made the Australian Aborigines and later arriving Homo sapiens begin to blend. This step, human civilization moved from a single continent to the global stage. Archaeological evidence shows that the food seeds they brought provided food security for the future. The pulse of the web of time told them this was just a new beginning. They were ready to face even broader challenges. The waves of the southern coast were still continuing. About 40,000 years ago, the Eurasian continent welcomed the warm period. Homo sapiens advanced north from the Arabian Peninsula, displacing the Neanderthals. The ice plains of Europe were conquered by them. Cro-Magnons crafted exquisite spears and longbows, hunting mammoth. The web of time weaves. Gene flow made them blend with local people. Cultural diversification accelerated. They entered the Asian continent, advancing north from Southeast Asia, covering northern China and Siberia. The real global expansion stage arrived. Humans radiated from a single origin place to every habitable corner. Their longbows and arrows allowed them to switch from passive hunting to active predation. Gene research showed that their interbreeding with Neanderthals brought stronger immunity. The web of time extended to the depths of Eurasia. Tribes began settling. Population exploded in growth. The tools they brought allowed them to conquer the colder north. Cultural fusion accelerated. Language and art bloomed on the Eurasian continent. This wave of expansion made Homo sapiens the most powerful species on Earth. Archaeological remains prove their footprints covered every valley and plain of Europe. The node of the web of time connects the continuous migration routes from Africa to Europe. They were ready to face the next unknown challenge. The conquest of the Eurasian continent had just begun. Archaeology and ancient genetics jointly proved that the second wave Homo sapiens originated from southern Africa, possessing the oldest genetic diversity. Mitochondrial DNA and Y chromosome research show that all non-African peoples' ancestors can be traced back to the same group of pioneers. Ancient climatology data reveals that the late Ice Age drought and warming alternated, spawning 4 major migration waves. Despite the early pioneer remains being submerged by sea levels, the web of time still records their footprints and technological progress. Finally, Homo sapiens, with culture, tools, and adaptability, completed the conquest of the Earth, becoming the master of the Earth. Researchers, through skeletal DNA comparison, confirmed that the genes they carried are the foundation of all humans. Climate models show that the warm period melted the glaciers, opening the channels of the southern coast. The nodes of the web of time precisely record each migration node. Genetic diversity gave them stronger adaptability when facing diseases. The carbon-14 dating of archaeological sites precisely locked the time point when they reached Australia.